wasn't nothing like that. Man, it wasn't nothing like that. Man, it wasn't nothing like that. Man, it wasn't nothing like that first time she was in my math class. Long hair, brown skin with the fat jump. Sat beside me, used to laugh, had mad jokes. The teacher always got mad, so we passed notes. Started off so innocent, she had a vibe and I started digging it. I was a young and straight crushing, trying to play this cool, but I couldn't wait to get to school. That's when I seen them thighs on her, and them hips on her, and them lips on her. Got me daydreaming, man, what? I'm thinking how she rides on it, if she sits on it, if she looks on it. Makes it hard for me to stand up as time goes by. Attraction's getting deeper, wet dreaming, thinking that I'm smashing, but I'm sleeping. I want it bad, and I ain't never been obsessed before. She wrote a note and said, you ever had some?
Keep moving forward! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today we got another Miata video like we've been doing for the past couple months now. I am using this little Canon PowerShot little crappy camera, so if it's too bad, let me know in the comment section below and I can switch back to the other one. Currently right now I'm looking at a G7X and seeing if it's worth it for me or not. I kind of like this little red camera just simply because it's really small and I can get things done really quickly instead of having to focus the big camera. This camera actually autofocus, so I walk around and it focuses on me, but it doesn't have the best resolution ever. It could be better, and that's why I'm looking at the G7X. For the Miata, the last video you guys probably saw on the Miata was most likely the video where I put in the aluminum radiator and Greg came to tune it. The electronic boost controller is not being recognized by the Mega Squirt. Now that could either be my wiring problem, either the ground is bad or the power is bad, or that could be there's the pin in the Mega Squirt that it connects to isn't connected anymore. There's a couple different things it could be, and I don't have the time to look into that right now, but what I can do is adjust the wastegate so we can get into more boost currently. So our wastegate right now is set to about 4 or 5 pounds of boost. So around 4,000 RPMs I can get to about 4 pounds of boost, and all the way up to about 7 RPMs I get to like a maximum of 6.5. So what I'm gonna do is take this little guy off and I'm gonna tighten the wastegate and put it back on, and hopefully that will get us to be more boosted. Like I said before, we are on wastegate pressure now, so the whole setup for the vacuum lines is a little different. We are not going through here anymore. We're just going from the wastegate down to a vacuum source. Hopefully in a future video I can diagnose the electronic boost controller, get it actually street tuned good, and then get to a dyno eventually. But the question I've been getting a lot is, why don't you go to a dyno now? And that's simply why, is because I don't want to have to spend 3, 4, 5 hours on the dyno, paying for the dyno, diagnosing these problems. I want to make sure that the car is running good, everything is working, so when we get to the dyno, hook it up and get everything done really quick. Instead of wasting a massive amount of money on dyno time for figuring out problems that should have been fixed before, as in like right now. This is how it looks right now. I'm gonna actually spin this thing and tighten it up. So we're gonna have to loosen up this bolt and then spin it down. You're not gonna be able to really tell from the last time or the first time, but I did tighten it a couple times. I turned the rod of the wastegate and tightened it up, and I put it back on. I put this little washer thingy back on. So let's see if we can get into a little bit more than 5 or 6 pounds of boost. In a perfect world, I wanna stay at 10. And be safe at 10 until the electronic boost controller gets figured out and everything, and then we'll go up from there. The only bad part about this is that I cannot check and then redo what I just did, simply because the turbo gets super hot when the car warms up, and I have to let it warm up before I go ramp on it and boost. So this is like a very timely process if I didn't get it right this first time. As you can see on that last pull, I think I got around 6 pounds of boost at like a peak RPM of like 6,000, I think I went to. I don't know exactly, but it was somewhere around there. Sad thing now is that this is super hot, so time to wait at least an hour before I can even come close to, yeah, touching that again. Oh my gosh. You tighten that rod a little bit more at least. I want to get to you know, a high enough number where it's obviously not going to overboost, but I would like to get at least above 8, but I'd like to be around 10. Time to tighten this rod yet again.
Where's my Snapchat filter? I don't see it.
It's right there, dude. You see it? Yeah, dude. Your face is a filter. Ah!
Oh, you hear that? You hear that?
Ah,
Suck my 3-inch. Double hits, double hits. Fucking he is. You ready, brother? Yeah, dude.
So we got up to like 8 pounds of boost, which was actually pretty cool. My brother didn't record it very good, but he tried as best he could, but we got up to about 8 pounds. I know the wastegate is like an 8-pound spring or whatever, so I think that might be the max we can go to. Not exactly sure on that. I'm going to do some research on that. Probably if you spin that rod more and really yank on it to get it on the actuator. That's the actuator, the thing that goes up and down. We got to like 8 pounds. It's not over boosting. It's definitely, if anything, under boosting. So I'm going to leave it at that right now, and then we're going to figure out the electronic boost controller later, and then we're going to be able to really get it tuned. I feel like I've been saying we're going to get it tuned this whole time, but you know, you run into problems and then you have to fix them. I'm just glad I'm not on a dyno like I've said before, or else this would be a complete mess. So I wanted to tell you guys something. I've been looking for a super legit rear finish panel, one that's just different from the actual factory rear finish panel. I've been looking at one online that actually changes the tail lights as well and the reverse lights. And I've been looking on it on a company called JDMBuyer that you can actually buy Japanese parts from this company and they'll ship it to you for a lot cheaper than actually just buying the Japanese parts straight from Japan. I guess JDMBuyer, you go through them and they ship everyone's orders who buys within like the month or whatever, and they ship them all via crate, so it's a lot cheaper. So I think I'm gonna try to get this part through JDMBuyer so it's a little cheaper on me, because if anyone knows me, I'm definitely the budget guy, but I do really want a cool part for the rear of this car that changes not only the tail lights but also adds the rear finish panel on. If you guys haven't known, the back part of my car, it got broken when we wrapped the car, so it's time to fix that. If I want the coolest Miata out there, then we're gonna have to have that rear finish panel on, especially if I can get a different one with its different tail lights. Man, that looks sick. So this is the company JDMBuyer. You go through them and you like go to Yahoo auctions, I guess, and you basically find your parts, and they go over how much shipping is gonna cost for you. Like getting this part shipped just from Japan myself would cost a ton. I believe I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna call them. I'll keep you guys updated if this actually works or not. But yeah, I thought I'd add it in the video because it's about the car, and that's what we do on this channel, cars. Looks like we have a coolant leak. That's actually pretty substantial now, which freaking sucks. This has only been sitting for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So I made the rod closer to the turbo, so it took more to get to the actuator. It was what I believe it's called. We're gonna see if we're gonna get up above 8 pounds of boost, but below 11. This thing hauls. Put the fans on the radiator running. I just left the car on for a little bit just so we could cool it down. Probably doesn't need it, but I just looked over the footage. We got to about around 10 pounds of PSI, which is perfect. I think our overboost protection set at 11.5. Just gonna keep it at that for now. It's good. Next thing, obviously, is the electronic boost controller. Also with the boost, the AFRs look pretty decent. They're around 11.2 to 11.8 for the most part. I did jump to 12.0 at one point, but for the most part, that's pretty freaking good. So I'm happy with what just happened. It didn't take much time, it just took a lot of time in between because we had to let the thing cool down, the actual motor and turbo itself, because I think it's like 1,000 degrees. And when we cooled it down, we were able to switch that rod to tighter and tighter. We went from 4 pounds of boost to like maybe even 5 pounds of boost to max boost, to now where I'm at 4K RPMs, we're hitting almost 10 pounds. Pretty freaking significant change. Now my hope is to get above 10 pounds with the electronic boost controller, but today I'm gonna stick it right there. That is gonna be the end of the video. If you guys liked me increasing the boost in the Miata and actually letting you guys see like the kind of miles per hour gain, by the way, that was in 3rd gear, that pole. Give me a thumbs up for that. Please, you guys don't even realize how much that helped. Please, please, please help me out. All you have to do is click that thumbs up button. It's absolutely free, it takes 1 second. It's right down there. Hook me up. If you want to like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, like the video. If you want to comment, go for it. And peace out.
I ain't got no problem spending all of my money.